Hey everyone, I'm Grant, and with David and Aditya, we are Hermes Vision. Using drones, we spray precisely where vegetation is encroaching in a pasture. We're starting in rangeland. Pasture and rangeland cover nearly a third of the United States, and yet to date, weed management solutions are built for monoculture cropland, not rangeland. This leaves ranchers with a tough choice. They can pay for expensive broadcast treatment and spray their entire pasture in chemicals, or they can attempt labor-intensive manual spot treatment. Often, neither approach is viable. They just accept the land productivity loss that comes with invasive weeds, which can be up to 50%. Accept toxic health risks to their animals from some toxic weeds and waste valuable water. The impact can be incredibly clear. On the left is a field encroached by invasive juniper. On the right, a well-managed pasture. The rancher on the right can support double the amount of cattle per acre compared with the one on the left, due to greater grass production. Our solution follows 3 steps. First, we survey the field using a mapping drone. Next, we analyze the imagery using a proprietary AI to pinpoint the specific weed species present there. Third, we intervene. An autonomous spraying drone flies to the coordinates of the target weed and sprays just the invasive plant, leaving the grass untouched. Ultimately, this can reduce pesticide use by as much as 70%. Today's methods, like crop dusters and boom sprayers, offer scale but no precision. They spray everything. Manual backpack sprayers offer precision and flexibility but no scale. They require manual labor to treat each plant. Hermes Vision will combine the scale of a crop duster with the precision and flexibility of a backpack sprayer. The unit economics work. Let's look at an example from one of our customer interviews. A rancher is currently fighting a prickly pear cactus infestation. Today, they pay about $70 per acre in broadcast crop dusting. Using Hermes Vision precise application will enable them to pay just $35 an acre, cutting their costs in half due to the drastic reduction in pesticide use. We're starting in Texas and the $380 million market in rangeland there. From there, we'll expand across the US to anywhere there's pastures that need weed management. But we won't just focus on pastures long term. We'll focus on the broader vegetation management market where our solution generalizes, including in parks, golf courses, and underneath power lines. The market needs our solution. We've interviewed over 50 customers who collectively manage over 100,000 acres of land and secured 2 LOIs just last week. Ultimately, ranchers want lower costs, fewer chemicals, reduced manual labor. Funding from McGinnis would enable us to accelerate our roadmap in 2026, adding to the momentum we built with the robotics factory to move from demos today to commercial deployments by this fall. We are the team to solve this. I come from a Texas ranching background and have built AI vegetation management products before. Dave is an expert in robotic navigation in vegetated terrain, and Aditya has 9 years of experience in ag tech startups. Join us in unlocking the potential of every acre. Thank you.
With your initial customer profile, is it a customer who's using like crop dusting now and your pitch to them is save money, or are there folks out there who can't use crop dusting where this would be the ideal solution?
That's an excellent question. And actually why we're starting in Texas is because people are using crop dusters already, and we want to be able to offer them the same service at a much lower price. Okay. They're also already using broadcast spraying drones that spray their entire pasture in chemicals, and we're going to enable those same drones to be used at a much lower price through drastic reduction in pesticide use.
Can you talk a little bit about when in the growing season these treatments are applied, and then how early in the pipeline you have to get in order to get into this year's growing season?
Absolutely. So the growing season varies very dependent upon the invasive weed that you're worried about. The one I mentioned before, prickly pear cactus, you typically spray in the springtime. But there's type that you spray in the summer and the fall, depending on what time is most the best time to kill the weed with the chemical that you're using.
So when I envision a crop duster, I envision the ability to deliver a pretty serious quantity of pesticide, right? But when I envision a drone doing that, I consider much smaller amounts. So I'm wondering about the economies of scale. I mean, it could become very expensive for you to have a targeted approach. So how do you look at that?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. So the nice thing is we don't have to prove the ability of drones to spray. people are using them already. The LOIs we signed are with commercial drone applicators, but they use those drones to spray their entire field. If we're able to let them use less chemicals per acre, that means that the drones they already use and they can operate more efficiently while also lowering the cost to the final rancher.
So your value proposition is in your vision.
Exactly, the intelligence layer to enable the precision application.
What is your business model? Are people buying the drone? Are people buying the software? Or are people renting one or the other from you?
Yeah, so our initial beachhead market will actually be using our software that we'll sell to like commercial applicators that will let them scale more efficiently. Long term, we also would expect to be able to offer our own hardware and our own products, like as a robotics as a service platform. But to get into the market, and because there's already these commercial applicators out there that use equipment that we can sell into, we're starting there.
Interesting.
Thank you.